listening to PetLifeRadio.com. New York, the glitz, the glamour, the exciting Mutt-tropolis, the sparkling kitty city that never sleeps. Step onto the sexy streets of animal attraction that is New York City. Welcome to Pets in the City, Life in the Urban Jungle. Join host Diane West as she explores the exciting lives, loves, and laments of the people and pets in the world's greatest city. Pets in the City, like the city itself, has something for everyone. Celebrity pet sightings, hot events, and news and reviews with the hottest movers, shakers, and tail waggers in New York. So get ready to get dressed to the canines and take a bite out of the Big Apple with your Pets in the City host, Diane West.
Hello, all you cyber cats, kittens, canines, and critters under all creation. This is Diane West coming at you from the greatest city in the world. And you know by now that's New York City with Pets in the City on Pet Life Radio. And I have just finished playing Santa by bringing eight Gray's papayas, 4 Starbucks chocolates, 3 turtle doves, and a partridge, I think, somewhere, to talk with Luke and his 2 boys who are walking for Canines for Cancer. We will be right back.
This is a Pelham Bay Parkbound, 6 local trains.
All right, this is my stop, Commercial Boulevard. Yeah, that's funny. Pets in the City will be back in a New York minute. Don't go anywhere.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Be sure to tune in when Pet Life Radio goes live from Global Pet Expo, the world's largest annual pet products trade show. March 25th through the 27th, you can catch all the new products coming out for our pets before they even hit store shelves. From the latest in all-natural and eco-friendly products to the most elegant in pet pampering and high-tech innovations from companies all over the globe. It's at Global Pet Expo. Nearly 800 companies will be displaying new and exciting products to make time with our pets even better. Tune in March 25th through the 27th for everything Global Pet Expo.
It's time for school for you and your friends, your furry best friends. Train your dog the fun and easy way with Teacher's Pet Sessions. Teacher's Pet host Pia Silvani teaches you step-by-step how to train your dog the fun and easy way. You get 8 30-minute live audio training sessions, complete transcripts of each session, plus a basic training manual to get you and your dog off to a great start. Training begins the moment you bring your dog home. Teacher's Pet Sessions offers positive reinforcement training to shape your dog's behavior and encourages upbeat, enthusiastic responses to ensure that your dog will enjoy learning. Teacher's Pet Sessions dog training is fun at both ends of the leash. So listen, learn, and laugh with your dog with Teacher's Pet Sessions. Get your copy of Teacher's Pet Sessions Volume 1 today. To order, go to teacherspetsessions.com.
Hi, this is Pia Silvani, your host. Bring your dog, tug toy, and treats, and get ready to have some fun.
teacherspetsessions.com.
Hello! I'm Deborah Wolf, and I'm inviting you to my animal party on Pet Life Radio. My pet experts will be coming to the party to answer your pet questions, and they'll also be sharing their favorite stories and messages with us, but I'll be asking them some tough questions. We'll get their opinions on the hot-button topics like the pit bull ban, pet food, vaccines, religion, politics, and animals, cat tick clawing, and the latest news. Whatever's turning the animal world on its head, we'll be talking about at the animal party. This party's got bite.
Every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com. Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Okay, all you yuppie puppies and city kitties, Pets in the City is back with more urban animals and cool cosmopolitan critters. Try saying that 3 times fast. Right, Diane?
So, it is a very brisk December day on 91st Street in Museum Weil, and I have the pleasure of walking with
Luke.
You have a last name too, Luke.
Yeah, Luke Robinson.
Luke Robinson and his 2 absolutely gorgeous, I always pronounce their name wrong.
They are Great Pyrenees.
Pyrenees.
Uh-huh.
Hudson and Murphy, and one is more gorgeous than the other, and I think they've even met a friend along the way over here.
Yeah.
Wow. And now we're going to have some pictures of Murphy and Hudson.
Norwich Terrier? Wow, interesting.
That's the one that was in Wizard of Oz, right? Yeah, it looks like Dorothy's dog. Hey, Toto. Bye.
Hey guys, come on, let's go.
So these two beautiful animals and Luke are walking from, you gotta be kidding me, you walked from Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas, that's right.
And you're still not finished. You're on your way to where?
Boston. Austin to Boston.
And you're doing this why?
We're doing it to raise awareness and educate people about comparative oncology. It's a partnership between pets and people to eradicate cancer.
Now tell us a little bit about that. So, in other words, is this research that happens that will benefit both people cancers as well as canine cancers?
Yeah, what science has taught us is that dogs get and cats get the same type of cancer that people get. They get brain cancer, breast cancer, melanoma, lymphoma, and it's pretty much the same tumor tissue, and it's pretty much the same tumor tissue. And so there's, if we want to understand what's causing cancer in people, we need to look to the pets.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a little bit controversial sometimes? Because people say, well, you're testing on animals, you shouldn't be doing that. But I mean,
it's not animal testing. It's basically, there are probably several million dogs every year that get cancer. A lot of them don't have access to the latest in chemotherapy and treatments and therapies. So comparative oncology is not animal testing on dogs. It's giving them access to some of the latest drugs and therapies out there so that we can learn how that they may be of benefit to people as well.
Great. Now, are there certain dogs, like the Great Pyrenees, that are more susceptible to cancer, or certain other breeds of dogs?
Well, yeah, large breed dogs are more prone to certain type of cancers. There are some small breed dogs, but yeah, dog breeds are certainly more prone to certain types of cancers. Sure.
So now, is that the larger dogs or the smaller dogs? Sometimes I hear different things.
You know, I don't know. I'm definitely not an oncologist or a veterinarian, so I wouldn't know. I just know that I've had large breeds all my life, and I know that they're definitely more prone to bone cancer. Yeah.
And that could be heartbreaking, too, because then they, I guess, have to remove a limb or something like that.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. Uh-huh.
Now, what do you do when you're not walking dogs from Austin to Boston?
That's pretty much all I do. I mean, if we're not walking, we're out there doing events and talking to people and building a network of people who have been touched by cancer while we walk across this great nation. So this is all we do. This is my world, my life.
Now, when we come back, I'm going to ask you a little bit more about some of the rather bizarre towns it sounds like you have visited along the way.
This is a Pelham Bay Parkbound 6 local train.
All right, this is my stop, Commercial Boulevard. Yeah, that's funny. Pets in the City will be back in a New York minute. Don't go anywhere.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This valuable information comes from your pet. There's nothing like a wagging tail or friendly paw to lift your mood. They're therapeutic and make us feel good. Studies show pets even reduce stress, prevent heart disease, lower blood pressure, and fight depression. So there you have it. Pets are a daily dose of good health and happiness. Pets add life. To learn more, visit petsaddlife.org.
Coast to coast and around the world, it's All Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. All Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand. This is the place for a special paparazzi treat. Only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life
PetLifeRadio.com.
Radio.
Okay, all you yuppie puppies and city kitties, Pets in the City is back with more urban animals and cool cosmopolitan critters. Try saying that 3 times fast. Right, Diane?
All right, so Luke, I was looking at some of the, crazy places you went.
Oh.
I don't want to ask what rabbit Hash, whatever. What town was that?
Oh, Rabbit Hash, Kentucky was actually a wonderful place. It's so cool. I actually have a dog there named Lucy Lou. That's the mayor. So
is the mayor?
Yeah, they have a dog for a mayor. Yeah.
Okay, and do I dare ask where the name Rabbit Hash came from?
I'm not sure. I talked to a lot of the locals there, and I never got a square answer, or at least nobody really told me where the name originated. But it's this really cool bucolic town right on the Ohio River, and for many years now they've actually been allowing people to be able to, anyone can run for mayor in Rabbit Hash. So like this past election they had a couple of donkeys, some cats, a couple of dogs, and whoever, it costs $1 a vote. So their thinking is, politicians are bought and paid for anyway, so we might as well do it above board rather than under,
I was going to say, with running mates like that, we just had a mayor election up here. One of them might have had a shot.
That's right, yeah. And so it's $1 a vote, and all the money goes to the Historical Society of Rabbit Hash, so it's a way for them to raise money to preserve the history of the town there, the township there. And Mayor Lucy Lou, actually, she got, I think, 8,000 something votes. So I talked to her father, and he said, yeah, I bought and paid for that election fair and square, so...
Now, you talked to her father, meaning her human father, or her dog father?
That's right, no. Yeah.
I got you. Now, Lucy Lou meaning the actress Lucy Lou?
No, it's L-O-U, Lucy L-O-U.
Oh, like a Louisiana, Lucy Lou.
Like a Southern, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So tell me some other towns that you've been passing through that have, I know they're all special, but is there any one in particular that, kind of stays with you as you're walking?
I love Philly. It's a great town, very neat. We walked up the Avenue of the Arts, and then we turned on Walnut Street, or Walnut, and then we went up to Independence Hall. So being able to walk, since we've been walking across this country, being able to walk where, the birthplace of the nation, that was really awesome. Mm-hmm. It was amazing, beautiful area. But I got to tell you, I'm kind of a corny kind of guy, so I think I was more excited to do the Rocky Steps. We did the Rocky Steps.
Did you do the whole, background music and you jumped around when you were up there?
No.
No.
But we did raise the arms and took pictures and stuff. So
all right. We got to get a picture of that somewhere. So now, what happens when people? I'm noticing people as we're walking down Fifth Avenue. Usually, New Yorkers aren't really fazed by too much, but you guys do draw attention. I saw people taking pictures of you. You said as you were crossing over the GW, people were stopping.
Yeah.
Were you surprised at the reaction you got when you came into the Big Apple?
No, I'm a big guy with a big backpack walking with two big white furry dogs, and one's dressed like Santa Paws and the other one's got a backpack on. So I think probably most New Yorkers have seen just about everything, but I don't think they've seen this before. So
I don't know. You have a hard act to follow, Luke. We got naked cowboys and all kinds of things running around, but I'd rather see you and the two dogs.
Yeah, I don't think the naked cowboy can hold a candle to Hudson and Murphy. So
I agree.
But then again, that's my own personal belief, in my humble opinion.
No, I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Apologies to the naked cowboy. I love you also, but
does he sing? Does he actually sing?
Yeah, he does sing.
Does he have a good voice?
I think he's more eye candy.
Oh, okay.
He's in magnificent shape.
Does he wear that underwear, or what does he wear, like a thong or something like that? in this weather? Because if he wears the thong in this weather, then I do commend him.
Let me tell you something. I commend him as well. I don't think he's actually embraced the thong yet. But you know what?
I thought that was popular, pure man thong. That's what I heard anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, Luke. If this happens, this momentous occasion, I will take a picture and send it just for you.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to talk to two of your walking colleagues here.
Yeah, actually, one of them flew all the way up from Colorado to be a part of it this weekend. So
ladies,
very special.
Can you introduce yourselves while we're walking and talking? Go ahead.
Sure. My name is Hope, and I have two dogs that have had cancer. I had a Boston Terrier with brain cancer. I lost her on Valentine's Day of this year. And I also have an American Bulldog named Lily, and she's been battling osteosarcoma or bone cancer for 29 months now. They originally told me that she had 3 or 4 months to live, and she's had 3 surgeries, 14 rounds of chemo, and she survived longer than 90% of the dogs.
She sounds like a tough little dog.
Oh, she's awesome. She's been through all these medical procedures and chemo treatments, and like a trooper, hasn't phased her at all.
Now, how did you come upon Luke and Hudson and Murphy?
I met Luke in August of 2008. I was driving from Denver to Memphis. I live in Colorado, and somebody had told me that my dog had the vets had told me that my dogs had 2 months to live, and I thought I was going to take one last road trip to see my family. And as I was driving there, somebody called me on the phone and said that some guy's walking across the country for cancer, so that's where I ran into him.
And you just decided to join him?
I just decided to follow him. I followed him on the internet, and, you know...
The internet's warmer.
Oh, yes, yeah. Much warmer than today, yes. Maybe I should have stuck to the internet.
And inside your friend here is Trini?
Yes, I am Trini. I learned about Luke and his 2 buddies on the ASPCA Twitter account, and I thought it was a really good cause. My first dog died of cancer. I thought it was a really good cause, and I wanted to walk with him through the city. I live in the city, so that's how I ended up here.
When you say this city, you mean this city?
Yep, New York City.
All right.
All right.
Now, Trini and Hope, I wanted to ask you, so I was talking with Luke a little bit too. I know you probably don't have that much of medical backgrounds, but you have experience sadly with dogs with cancer. Does it seem like there's a lot more dogs with cancer lately? It just seems like a lot of them are being diagnosed with this.
Well, I'm a pharmacist, so I do have a little bit of medical background, but it's like, I don't know, 25% of the dogs, 1 in 4 dogs get cancer or die of cancer. So, yeah, the incidence definitely seems to be going up.
Yeah, seems to be hearing more and more about it. More people confront you. You hear more people with dogs that have cancer, small dogs, big dogs.
Now, why is that? Is that because we have better diagnostic tools to actually catch it, or is there, I don't know, in your opinion, is there something in our nutrition that we're feeding them?
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think it's probably the nutrition, breeding, genes, the environment. I think people probably do take their dogs to the vet more often, and maybe it's getting diagnosed where years ago it might have been diagnosed.
Fully agree to that. Nothing to add. I think it's a mix of everything.
Now you can test for everything, so I just...
Right, and people are treating their pets like family members, so more people are taking their pets to the vet where maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago they wouldn't have.
And I mean, especially in this economic climate, I can imagine, especially, cancer treatments can get prohibitively expensive.
Oh, it's outrageously expensive. My dogs had 3 surgeries, 14 rounds of chemo, but she was my priority. I did without other things.
But I mean, it must be heartbreaking for certain people that have probably had to make that choice. Like,
horrible.
Yep.
Have you met people like that?
Oh, absolutely. And my heart goes out to them. I was fortunate that I had the money and that I could do it, but I definitely understand how some people can't do it.
Now, is there ever a time that this is always a sad question, but to ask? Is there a time when every dog, cat, other animal owner says, you know what, I'm not going to put my animal through this anymore? Is that particularly true with cancer in terms of treatment?
Well, I've had a lot of people tell me that they didn't want to put their dog through chemo, but my dog has been through 14 rounds of chemo, and chemo for dogs is a little bit different than chemo for humans. When you're giving chemo to a human, a lot of times the doctors dose it to save the life at all costs. With dogs, it is dosed at a lower dose, so the side effects are somewhat less, and their drug, like if nausea is a problem, there are drugs that can be prescribed to help the nausea. And with humans, so many people worry about losing their hair. Most of the time the dogs don't lose their hair, and if they do lose their hair, they don't care.
It doesn't really matter to them, yeah.
Yeah. So my dog has gone through 14 rounds of chemo with minimal side effects. Sometimes between the second day and the 5th day, she might have a little bit of nausea, but she would have a drug like ondansetron or something to help with the nausea.
It sounds like you start to accumulate a pretty large bit of medical knowledge when you have to go through something like this.
I'm a pharmacist, so I actually had a background in osteosarcoma or bone cancer with people because I worked at St. Jude years ago. And that knowledge, I think, did help when it came to making decisions for my dog.
So, ladies, what does this particular walk mean to you? I mean, it's certainly exciting and certainly visually magnificent, but why this? What do you think this is going to mean to people?
I think it's going to raise awareness. I think cancer is a disease that a lot of people have and a lot of people are dealing with on an everyday basis, and it gives people hope and it puts the word out there. So I think that is what it's mostly going to do, raises awareness.
Why a big guy with 2 big Great Pyrenees dogs?
Well, it's a perfect combination. I mean, he's got the ability to raise awareness and to raise funds in the future. I mean, they're so gentle and beautiful. They catch everyone's attention. You can't not like these dogs.
No, they are beautiful.
American Bulldogs. I don't think everybody would like my dogs. But
Oh, no. There's a lot of Bulldog lovers here. I love them as well.
American, though, but, you know.
The American Bulldogs are not the one with the face, right?
Right, mine are bigger and taller. Mine look kind of like pit bulls, and there's some people that just don't like them, you know. But they're so cuddly and beautiful. You can't.
No, they are. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, they are very pretty. They're like a big thing of muscle, though.
They're good with all types of people, you know. So it's a perfect combination to do this job.
They think they're a lap dog sometimes.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're actually passing the Museum of Modern Art, and like I said, there's some, somewhat surprised looks on the faces here as Luke's making his journey. And we'll wrap up in a moment. But I want to say thank you, ladies, for speaking with me and tell me how people can visit and learn more about this great cause.
I go to the website, www.2dogs2000miles.org.
Yep, people can go there. There are different articles about Luke, different publications or different media that have covered Luke's effort, and there's a lot of information out there on Luke and his cause, and of course Hudson and Murphy's cause. So.
And just one more time, repeat the website for us.
It's www.2dogs2000miles.org.
And we're spelling out the two?
It's
the number.
In other words, TWO?
No, www.2,000miles.org.
Okay, gotcha. Now, I just want to make sure because sometimes there's different things there. Okay, but we'll put it up on the website as well. So thank you, ladies, and keep warm.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for talking to us.
This is a Pelham Bay Parkbound 6 local train.
All right, this is my stop, Commercial Boulevard. Yeah, that's funny. Pets in the City will be back in a New York minute. Don't go anywhere.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Greetings, humans. What planet am I on?
Welcome to Pet Planet. Here's a copy of Pet Planet Magazine, Florida's most informative and fun pet resource magazine. It features heartwarming stories and informative articles from local and national pet experts.
Excellent.
Pet Planet Magazine offers Operation Planet Rescue, helping rescued pets find new homes. And it's available at 500 locations in South and Central Florida and 24/7 on the internet at petplanetmagazine.com. If you're out and about with your pet, you may be featured in Paparazzi, candid pictures of you and your pet. For up-to-date pet-friendly events, activities, and pet-related services and products, Pet Planet Magazine is your final destination.
I shall take this magazine home with me.
Back to your home planet?
No, to my condo in Boca.
Pet Planet Magazine. Check them out at www.petplanetmagazine.com or 352-394-8578. It's out of this world.
Hi, this is Marcy Davis and my service dog Whistle, and we're your hosts of Working Like Dogs on Pet Life Radio. Working Like Dogs is the show where you can learn everything you ever wanted to know about working animals or working dogs. Whether you're a member of a working dog team or you've just seen a working dog or animal out at the mall or the grocery store and you're curious about how these amazing animals work with their human partners, then Working Like Dogs is the show for you. Join us for the inside scoop at Working Like Dogs on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Okay, all you yuppie puppies and city kitties, Pets in the City is back with more urban animals and cool cosmopolitan critters. Try saying that 3 times fast. Right, Diane?
So, we're back with Luke and Murphy and Hudson, and as always, they're attracting an adoring crowd. And they are... Do you have any idea why these dogs are here?
Apparently to attract awareness, raise awareness about pet cancer.
What do you think of them? Aren't they gorgeous?
They're beautiful. They're lovely.
All right, so Luke, we're gonna sign out now and let you go. Now you're on your way to Boston, right?
Well, actually, we'll be in the city for a while. I'm going to go home for the holiday back to Texas. My family's in Texas, getting transported back there for a week or so. I'll be back up to Manhattan, the area. The first week of January, I'll be doing some events in the area through the 1st of February, and then we'll start making our final push to Boston around then. So you'll see us around the city for a while. If you see a big guy and 2 big fluffy white dogs, stop by, say hello, give some hugs and kisses to the boys.
Now, is there a way on your website, we could kind of track where you are?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Our website is 2dogs2000miles.org. It's the number 2dogs2000miles.org. And if you go to our homepage, we have links to Twitter. We've got thousands of followers on Twitter, and sign up, add us as a friend on Facebook too. Actually, Facebook is the best way to hear stories, see pictures from the road. We've got a ton of stories on there. So that's the way to find out where we're at and what's going on.
Okay, great. So then you're going to be in Manhattan area. I'm sorry, repeat one more time. Going home.
Going home, yeah, next week, and I'll be back the first week of January, be here through the 1st of February.
Okay, and then it's on to Boston.
On to Boston, yeah. We've got about 200 plus more miles to go. This whole thing will be a 2-year, 2,300-mile walk.
Wow, and the dogs seem to like it.
Yeah, that's the ideal life for a dog. You know, birds fly, fish swim, dogs walk. That's the way it goes. So.
Now look, in addition to, the fact that you're kind of hard to miss, you also have a very multicolored hat that says Vectra on it. Are you also like from the Starship Enterprise, or?
No, this actually has quite a lot of meaning for us. Vectra's made by a drug company called Summit Vet Farm, based in New Jersey, and it's really an important story. We were in Ohio, and it was one of the worst tick seasons on record. And I pulled 120 ticks off of Murphy over 2 days.
Aww.
And I know. And ticks, they carry some of the deadliest diseases out there. So it was so awful that Hudson and Murphy would bring the ticks into our tent, and I'd be pulling them off myself. So I called my...
You have a beard, too.
That's right. They were crawling in my beard and my hair, and so I called Ginger, really my volunteer that helps out with the walk, and I said, if we don't solve this problem, I don't think I can endure this for another month or two. So a veterinarian recommended a product called Vectra, and we put it on Hudson and Murphy. Never had a single tick in our tent or on Hudson and Murphy since then. So.
Ooh. Oh, my. Look.
No, he just has a problem when dogs walk by him. He just... Anyway.
No problem. Well, I'll tell you the fact that that's a topical medication, or is that an oral medication?
That's right. Yeah, it's just something you put on. Actually, you apply it to their backs, and what's cool about that is it completely and totally repels ticks, and it was just it really saved the walk. So I'm very proud that Summit Vet Farm is one of our sponsors and supporters, and very proud to wear the hat too.
Well, and I'll tell you, and guys, I'll show you some pictures on the internet that Janine's taken out, but to say that the ticks were completely gone from these 2 magnificent animals that are basically made out of hair is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Luke.
Thank you.
New York, the glitz, the glamour, the exciting Mutt-tropolis, the sparkling kitty city that never sleeps. Join us each week for Pets in the City with your host, Diane West. Celebrity pet sightings, hot events, and news and reviews with the hottest movers, shakers, and tail waggers in New York. So take a bite out of the Big Apple with Pets in the City. Every week, on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.